Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show tonight. We have a guest in the house, Black Man Speak, man of color. We've been gone for 15 months. We're back, and we're going to make this work, and we're going to have fun. We're going to bring on Men of Color, Black Man Speak, and allow them to speak on what they do and why they do it and where they headed. So we're going to bring on the cast of Black Man Speak. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are glad to have you guys in the studio this evening. Black Man Speaks, Man of Color. Tell me a little bit about that.
Black Man Speak is an organization that came together back in, I guess, about 20 years ago. Me being a member, I just been a part of it since 2018. I was released from prison in 2017. Mm-hmm. But it's dealing with, which we all deal with, mental illness, you know, and trying to uplift the community, you know, because when I left 15 years ago, it was totally a different phase out here. Sure. So right now, you know, it's a privilege for me to be able to give back, you know, to the community and work with Sucha, you know, because he came out and he came out running, man, you know, taking care of business, you know, so it's a growing situation that we're in now, so we're trying to uplift each other and uplift the community.
Okay. Ms. Carol.
Black Men Speak is this was a little job to me when I initially started, but it has become a passion. I caught the passion of Suja, and I started as data entry analyst, but now I've become office manager because I realized that he would try to do everything and didn't know how to delegate. So I just kind of took control of doing things to help him secure what he's trying to do in the community, because Black Men speaks for men and women of color that have mental health issues that are sometimes stigmatized and discriminated against, and it's given those who have experienced trauma and mental health issues can talk to people who are going through like situations. That's a healing for the people that they speak to and for themselves. On my journey, I was a victim of domestic violence. I am a mother of a murdered son, so I could relate to their stories, you know, and just be effective in what Suja is trying to do, is that make the community aware of homelessness. They didn't invite that into their lives. It just happened, you know. Incarceration and injustice in the justice system. They didn't ask for that, and there was no area to deal with that until Black Man Speaks came along. I've only been a member since 2020, but I've learned so much from just interacting with everybody.
Let's just...
Again, let me just add a little bit of what she has said is the passion that Suja has for the community to help others. No matter how busy he is, if somebody calls, he's just taking off. I need a ride, a homeless person. We have this day on Wednesday, pick up food for people, homeless people. Let's go bring something. Let's do this. And it's not about salary, it's about helping people. We recently came up with Hispanic speaking and background, and we are trying to reach also the Hispanic Fruitvale area, because there's a lot of people in our community that don't have the help, don't have the information, don't have, I mean, there's places, but they're full already of, you know, in the Hispanic locations. So we turned around and our flyers, we created them in Spanish and pass them around, have events, meet people, and so on and so on. So it is a passion that becomes part of you. Let him have one. So you can't help it. You know, when do you relate to other people? Again, the stigma. I had a brother that died of, drugs and mental illnesses, and on and on and on. It relate to you deeply. So when you get to, when I got to BMS, I couldn't say no. I just kept going back, and here I am. I'm not turning back. It's just like it attracts you. You know, there's a lot of work that we can do.
Good, right on. Keep the good work up. That's good. How'd you get involved in this?
Well, I came home in 2019, and my main man was waiting on me, Suja.
Okay.
And when I come home, his daughter's Akira, which is my daughter's best friend. So they say, hey, you need a job. You're not going to be running around thinking you're going to be back in the streets like you was back in 1985. This ain't 85. So Suja sat me down. He said, man, look, man, what you want to do? I said, what's going on? He said, well, you know, I'm part of Black Men Speak, and I need you to come on with me. I need you to come on board with me. I need you to help me. He said, man, you got a story to tell. I say, true enough, I got a story to tell. I say, but at the same time, what is we doing? So he broke it down to me of what we doing, how we go help people, and me interacting, coming from prison back to the community. I don't have no problem doing it. And then on top of that, you know, police killed my son. So that makes it even more for me to do what I'm doing, push to help the kids, help the community, and show them that, hey, violence ain't what's going to get you nowhere.
Right.
Violence going to get you in the wrong places that you ain't going to be able to get up out of. You will either get down there in that dirt, or you will be sitting in the penitentiary like I was until they come up with a new law.
Right. Well, let me say this, that I met Suja years ago in the 80s in the penitentiary. I'm formerly incarcerated. I did a lot of time in prison. And when I met him, he was just coming in, I was just coming in. So we had to go through something to get to where we are now. And we did that. We made it back. You know, a lot of us wasn't supposed to come back, but we made it back. God had purpose for us to make it back. And I commend Suja for coming home with boots on the ground. Right? He came home and he put it down.
Yeah.
You know, he was doing the same work inside. He came home and continued. You know, and he was elected for this program. He was, you know, God don't make mistakes. God brought me into where he's supposed to be. The sister here, I met the sister, and she got his back. You know, he got his back. So it's solid. It's solid. And I've opened my show to you guys' organization. Okay, whatever I can do to promote it, I'm here for you guys. Every Saturday night on Channel 29, it comes on television, on channels at prime time. Tomorrow morning it'll be on YouTube. I got people around the world watching the show. So it's been going 15 months, but I'm back. And we're gonna do this. Every time that I have a space for you guys to come into the studio, I'm gonna bring you guys in the studio and give you some airtime. Because it's needed. You know, we want to help people that help themselves. And you guys doing tremendous work. You know, so I commend you, and I'm gonna keep on saying I commend you. So, you know, it can't be said enough that the work you guys are doing is outstanding. You know, so you know, I give you guys kudos for that. You know?
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to express on what we do. Members of the Black Men Speak, International of Colors of Women and Color of their stories, personal stories of what it's like to be an African American, a man of color, a woman of color, with mental issues, substance abuse issues, living in urban communities. We do this by relying our individual roads to recovery. Our stories feature the success journey of our members in wellness and recovery from the challenges of trauma, stigma, mental health, addiction, and social issues. Through some storytelling, we present our topics such as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, family issues, wellness and recovery plan, community violence, self-esteem, spiritually and mental health, alternative therapies, the dimensions of wellness to reentry, single parenting in health and wellness. That's part of our 10-point plan.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, we here for you. We here for you. We want. You know, a lot of people come home from prison. They go in prison. They get educated, go off school, and get all that kind of stuff. And they come home and say, I'm through. I don't need help nobody. I got mine, so you can get yours. And that's wrong.
It is.
It's wrong because when we came up in the 60s and in the 70s, I'm in the 60s, baby. I come up in the 60s, and they were so, games to be sold, not to be told, and that was the biggest lie they ever could have told us.
Man.
You got to give it away because if you die with it, you're gonna be punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got generations now. They got all these computers and all these things that's going on now. With the knowledge that we have combined with what they're doing now, they gonna be vicious. They're gonna be vicious because they're gonna change the world. Children are our future. We got to give it to them. They're gonna go in the community, and all this homelessness that we got, that's gonna be gone. That's gonna be gone. So we gonna work on it. We got to work in progress. So you guys keep doing your work that you're doing, and God got something for you.
Amen.
God got something for you. Just keep doing His work. We're doing God's work.
Amen.
Doing God's work. So we got to keep doing God's work and don't stop, because the odds are there, but we gonna knock them down. We're gonna knock them down. So I commend you guys for coming on to the show tonight, and we're gonna bring you guys back in weeks to come, and we're gonna continue to bring you back to see the progress that's been going on.
Thank you for allowing us to be here.
Yes,
Thank you.
Pleasure. It's my pleasure. So yeah, so I appreciate you. My sister, I give you 2 thumbs up for your work that you're doing. You're doing outstanding work. Your promotion, you deserve it. You deserve it. So continue doing your work.
Yeah.
My brother kind of like bend down a little bit, push it back up.
Yeah,
I always push him up. That's the problem.
Get back up.
But he gives me the respect and honor
Yes.
as the elder,
Yes.
and I appreciate that.
Yes.
And Miss Carol and Miss Violet, they're very, very important to the organization.
Oh, yes. We
Well,
got to work together.
Yes. Well, see, the thing is that people don't understand that if you don't read your history, if you don't know your history,
Amen.
you're gonna be lost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't teach our history.
Yeah.
In schools they don't teach our history, right? A lot of people don't even know who Malcolm X is. A lot of people don't even know who Rosie Parks is.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the history. I mean, our people don't
They
know.
don't. They know
history.
Martin Luther King's speech, but they don't know.
They don't know
the
him.
work.
Right.
They don't know the passion.
Right.
They don't know the sacrifices.
They don't know.
That all of those people said. My father would say, when you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going.
You know where you go. So we have to teach them
Hallelujah.
where they come from and where they're going.
Yeah.
And we're here for them. So we're gonna pass it on. We're gonna pass the torch and keep on doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I thank you guys for coming into the show tonight, and I appreciate it. And audience, I want to thank you for watching the show tonight. Watch every Saturday night on Channel 29 at 7 o'clock, prime time. And if you have any suggestions to me on how I can enhance our program, make it better for the community, call the show. I'll get the message, and I'll do whatever I can to make it better. I've been going 15 months, but I'm back. I ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
I'm right here. And I'm here to help the formerly incarcerated and the people in the neighborhoods and the communities to better our neighborhoods, better our communities. So thank you for watching the show, and have a good night.
Thank you.
What's that one? I was kind of like